there, my name is Vana Vitriolic, and welcome to the first ever video on this channel, or at least the first ever actual content on this channel outside of an intro. This is going to be the Mildew Children. This game just released on Steam, Chapter 1 at least, and I don't know anything about it. It's a free game, so I figured I'd start off this channel playing something new, playing something hot, playing something ready to trot. And that is the Mildew Children. If you want to support the video and see more quicker, make sure to support the video, which is a little redundant, but you know what I mean. And we're going to hit new game. I don't know anything about this game at all. It's like a detective game or something, story-rich. Let's do it. New game. Here we go. Discard all progress and start over. I have not started any progress, so yes. The Mildew Children. It's time for us to set forth on a journey. Along a road strewn with ashes and lime, away from the rising sun, trailing the distant night lights. Let moles be our guides. Crow calling. Continue dialogue E or mouse click or space. That's just what I needed. A crow cries out right by the everlasting oak. Oh lords, bad things are coming. My rotten heart feels it. Crow cawing. But what are you trying to tell? You're warning me for a reason, there's no doubt about it. It felt like a bad omen when the magpie flew in through the window at dawn. Should have read the incantation at the doorstep. Oh, I should have. Little Grave. Kearful, hey! What's on your mind this time? Offered your aid. And now just standing there as if interred. Are you going to lament about the mistress again? Oh, don't even mention her. Let's go, come on, have a look at the sun. The dead shall be dined ere noon. Yeah, it would be unwise to anger the dead. Little Grave was already worried that we wouldn't have time to serve the meals to her wards. She cared for their welfare more than her own. And what vexing spirit got a hold of me? Okay, so let's see what we got here. We got WASD movement. Graphic style looks fantastic so far. This chick has got my favorite weapon in any game ever, a scythe. Looks like we're headed this way. Let's head over here for first. What's the matter? Where are you going again? Yeah, I'm not myself today. Okay, I guess we gotta go left here. Ooh, this visual style is awesome. So what's on your mind, Kirf? Tell me already. I won't reveal it to anyone, although perchance I might, but you are well aware my meek listeners are hardly eager to gossip. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so we can select next choice with Q. Haven't you heard the crow? I wonder what it was trying to tell. I saw a bad omen. Don't even know what to make of it. Haven't you heard the crow? Haven't you heard the crow? I wonder what it was trying to tell. Obviously, it was asking for food. Probably doesn't want to peek in the dry field. Everything's so bitter there. Astringent on the tongue. It's like you've tasted it yourself. Believe me, I've tasted those roots myself. Why are you smiling? Let's hurry up while the bread's still warm from the oven. The smell of it makes me want to eat a crust. Too bad I can't. Why is that? Come on, Kirf. The living don't share meals with the dead. Let's go already. And when we're there, remember well, you can't disturb the seeds that the abandoned bodies turned into. They must sprout, turn into fresh and fragrant grass. Have you eaten anything since yesterday? You must be serving them all you have. I can find myself some bread, but what about them? They'll start reaching out of the ground with their hands. Horrible, but when the dead are fed, it's okay to snooze a little. Let's go already. And when we're there, remember well, you can't disturb the seeds that the abandoned bodies turned into. They must sprout, turn into fresh and fragrant grass. All right. Very interesting. I have no idea what to make of this thus far. By the way, have you heard about last night's dead man? My last sorrow of a husband. Sorrow of a husband. That's right, we didn't get wed before sundown, for his grave wasn't ready yet, so we had to wait until the moon arrived. What if his soul was taken away by fiendless firebrand? She would have dragged him away, not to be seen again ever. What a nightmare. Tell me what it was about. A hunter was mauled yesterday. They say he went into the woods to cut down the enchanted linden. Probably tried to make a spear out of it. Weren't 4 dead before him not enough, and nearly in the same place. It's so horrible you should have seen it. When they found him, he'd been almost all chewed up. Let's not go into too much detail because you like to vividly describe everything. think we'll just say, is that so? The poor boy had both legs torn off at the knees. Can you imagine? The arms chewed down to the bone, and the belly, to put it plain, I almost threw up. You know all too well how much I've seen with these very eyes. They even gnawed his heart straight through the ribs. The Lord of the Forest himself did it. Well, that's what the trackers told me, and his face, mind you, was untouched as usual. Such a lovely face. At least they found him soon, not a moldy green cadaver. Are you still wandering around in the dry field at night? That's it, I'm done talking about dead people. That is an easy way to get yourself ill. Are you still wandering around in the dry field at night? Of course, every third moon I'm making sure no one rises from the grave. Imagine if the dead were to start wandering around the village. Horrific! Have you ever seen a dead man rise? They wouldn't dare, not in my presence. After all, I wield a scythe. That's why I'm here observing. Ha ha ha. You know how the dead are afraid of scythes, especially boys. It's the only way to get them back. And girls? Girls will come out, cry on your shoulder, and go back to sleep, on their left side. Will this happen to me after I'm dead? Will I be rising from the earth as a forlorn undead, vainly seeking comfort on the shoulder of my faithful friend? Why does it have to be this left side? I, by the way, asked them. They are silent, so I don't know. Maybe it's more comfortable that way? When I sleep on the ground, I always lie on my left side, too. It's really better that way. How do you know? You said it yourself, you haven't seen them rise. Okay, first of all, I didn't say I haven't seen it. But actually, yeah, never seen anything like that. I've heard many, many true stories from the elder priestess. I wish I had her experience. What if I'm to falter seeing a dead man, or should probably say undead man? That's it. I'm done talking about dead people. That's an easy way to get yourself ill. Okay. Proceed with W. With W? Don't you mean A? Why does it say W? That's interesting. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Proceed W. Oh, maybe that's just moving to the next scene? I'm a little confused by that. Yesterday I was snoozing on a grave and made up a riddle. You won't guess it for 100 years. Try me. Once upon the bull's feast day, gathered deer, wolf, corpse, and crow. Lady Autumn then said, bring a worthy sacrifice to delight the spirits of the woods. Then Crow did say, caw! What blood is there in me to please the spirits? Offer up the wolf. Wolf replied, who dares to raise a fang against Wolf, son of the woods? Offer up the corpse. The corpse remained silent, but with bony finger pointed at the deer. Then Deer did speak, so be it. I shall be the one sacrificed. So whom did they offer as the sacrifice? The bull, the deer, the wolf, the corpse, or the crow? Can we scroll back up here? Is it the bow? Bring a worthy sacrifice to delight the spirits of the woods. The crow, the wolf, the corpse, the deer. The deer said, so be it. I shall be the one. I mean, is it not the deer? I feel like that's too obvious, obviously. The deer? I thought you'd say that. Wrong. Told you. You couldn't possibly guess it, you silly girl. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I didn't get it. Tell me the answer. The corpse was sacrificed. Did you get why? Now I get it. Good girl. Yeah, I totally, definitely get it. Okay. Kind of confused. The corpse pointed to the deer? I guess because the deer was a corpse? I don't know. Interesting. Let's keep moving west, shall we? Yeah, absolutely loving the art style so far. There's a little cairn there. The dry field, a symbol of the cycle and blessed change, by the will of the mistress, has become an eternal reminder of our sisterhood's inevitable demise. I feel the evil gaze. Dozens of spirits, no doubt, are watching our every move. The living are certainly not welcome here. I wouldn't have set foot in this place without Little Grave. How does she get between the graves so easily, barefoot? Don't you slip up on me here. Remember what I told you about the seeds? You told me they must sprout, turn into fresh and fragrant grass. That's right. Good girl. Okay, we got an achievement there. Remember Little Grave's words. All right, Little Grave, what do you have to show me? Like all these little omens on the trees. Looks like made it in time. Here they are, resting. Oh, look, they've dug a fresh one. For whom, I wonder? An empty grave. No, don't look into the open flesh of the earth. The spirits are just waiting for me to slip up. One touch of theirs and my soul be twisted in an instant. Little Grave leans over one of the graves and begins to whisper. Perhaps I shouldn't eavesdrop. The sacred rituals are not meant for outsiders to observe. The Little Grave doesn't seem to care. I'm going to not eavesdrop. We'll step back. I usually play honestly in games. What's that rumbling coming from the village? What is it? Oh, the timing couldn't be poorer. The procession is heading straight towards us, and who's the hero of the occasion? Or the heroine? My clouded eyes are trying to deceive me. Well, they still bring me prophetic dreams. For that I am grateful. It'll be a long walk for the crowd, of course. Well, that's fine. 6 suns will change while Little Grave is... Whoa, are they seeing Gilia off? Is it over already? It is. Turns out she turned 19 today. No, I mean your rounds. Are you done so soon? Sure did. That's good. Thought I'd change 7 hides while I wait. Oh, come on. Everyone's used to me here. Only Koya has been buried just 3 days ago. Can't even believe that blessed change is waiting for Gilia already. Blessed change. Cursed change. The most important day. The celebration of life itself. But not for our circle. Oh, the crowd will not be happy with my presence. As long as we are deprived of the change, we have no place here. Though the hell does it matter? Let them think what they want. Let them whisper. I'll stay to watch the procession. The procession is coming. Voices from the crowd. Witch! So it begins. Yes, a witch, and what of it? They've heard lies about us from the accursed mistress, and repeat them again and again. Oh, I shouldn't have spoken about the Great One like that. How happy I am for you, Gilia. Blessed change to you. Hugs her. Thank you, kind priestess. Don't be afraid. I'll guide you. It won't hurt, I promise. Voices from the crowd. Don't be afraid, Gilly. We're here with you. Gilia's husband. 'Tis hard to believe our time together has ended so swiftly. Farewell. I thank the stars and the earth for all the happiness we've shared. Till we meet again, send my love to the children. Soon it shall be their lot to raise their own mother. Remember the troubles and sorrows of your past life. Clench them in your fists. On the other side, leave them by the roots of an old elm tree. Gilia nods. Ahem. So Gilia, the eloquent, brought into this world on the 4th moon, nurtured by the cold soil. Are you ready to accept the bonds of Mother Earth, the ancestress of moss, mold, and human root? She's clearly scared. No wonder, a mere sight of the procession already makes my heart race, let alone if I were in her place. Encouragement from the crowd. Ready. The voice is trembling. Ready to drown in darkness and gasping for air, follow the sun to freedom? Ready. Ready to wander through the bottomless well until a blissful rebirth? Ready. And finally, do you wish to once again become a link in the endless chain of life? Yes, I wish it with all my heart. My clever girl, come, they're awaiting you. Take this vial of black milk. Do you recall its other name? Yes, the last tears of joy. Great! Drink it all, for the tears are sweet and pleasant. Don't be afraid of anything. Lord, she's trembling all over. Gilia drinks the vial. Oh, you're such a brave girl. See, it's not scary in the slightest. Nods and smiles. Gilia, your time has come. Look into the bosom of the earth. Surrender thyself to her warm maternal embrace. She will cover you like a fuzzy blanket and preserve your peaceful slumber while I will whisper lullabies until your next birth. We will eagerly await your return. Voices from the crowd. So true. Voices from the crowd. Come back soon. Voices from the crowd. Have a safe journey. Breathe, Gilia. Breathe in the tart flavor of dead grass. Listen to its joyful whisper. Look at the sun. At dusk it will be your guide to the other side.